I guess I'm in one of the APM Music suites with Adam Taylor, and president of APM Music. I guess, yeah, Adam, just tell me a little bit of what you do.
Well, APM Music is a production music library. We were founded in 1983, and libraries were set up to be able to provide music for productions, any kind of video or audio-video production. Instead of using commercial music, we have a library of music that we have written for us that is used for productions, and the music is written specifically to work with the moving image. And we have every kind of music known to man. We are constantly adding new music from composers and songwriters and lyricists all over the world. And today the library consists of almost 500,000 recordings of every style of music that you could possibly imagine. And we supply it to all kinds of people producing programming, whether it's television or video games or webisodes or YouTube videos or anything.
Okay, cool. So I guess so different levels of production value as well, right? I mean, or different budgets,
sure.
I guess, for different.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. We every track is the same price, and it varies based on what you want to use it for, and what your budget is. And so, a major feature film, obviously, you're going to pay more than a small independent production. We pride ourselves on being able to be very, very flexible. We are very composer and creator centric. We share our revenue with our composers. And so it's very important for us to support the creative community. If there are people who are producing independent videos and posting them up onto YouTube and other social media, Vine videos, Instagram videos, any kind of social media video, we have low pricing for that. It's very, very easy, really.
I guess, like off the top of your head, there's also the royalty-free model, which, I mean, like I'm actually sitting here with with our editor right now too, and then we've tried some royalty-free stuff before, but we do use APM Music as well. And I guess like what's the advantage of working with the music library that you guys work with versus what's out there?
There are a number of advantages. The principal one really is the quality of the music, and we hire tremendous composers. Sitting in the other suite is Adam Wakeman, the son of the great keyboard player Rick Wakeman from Yes. Oh. Adam is a keyboard player and a guitarist and a fantastic songwriter. He is the guitarist and keyboard player for Ozzy Osbourne and for Black Sabbath, and he is on his way to LA to start rehearsing with Ozzy next week for their upcoming tour. These are the kind of people that we work with, and you're getting a Rolls-Royce product at a Chevy price, essentially. And you'll pay a few bucks for your music in a personal video or a small budget video production, and you have much better quality music than you can with the buyout library. The other thing is that we indemnify all of our clients. We do a tremendous amount of vetting of our music. We make sure there are no samples that are illegal. We make sure it doesn't infringe on another copyright. And we protect you. So if by any chance there was a claim, we take care of it. You don't have to worry about it.
Okay, cool. I guess, so say, I have an assignment in mind and I need to find a particular piece of music. Like, how do I go about doing it? You have a website?
Yeah, there are a number of ways of doing it. Okay. In the old days before websites, we had and still have music directors. Okay. And all the music was on LPs originally and then on CDs. And you would call up and you would say, I'm doing a video and I need happy music, or I need Christmas music, or I need something that is epic but not too dark, or I need music that sounds orange. I mean, we get all kinds of requests.
Wow, okay.
So our music directors know our library and they go through it and they pick tracks. And in the old days, people used to actually come into the office and we would burn DAT tapes or CDs or things and give it to them. Obviously, everything is digital now. We built a very sophisticated search engine, and you can use the music directors. If you have a problem, call up, we'll help you. Wow. We'll pick the music for you or make suggestions for you. Or you can use the website, and we have so many tracks now, even our music directors use the website to supplement their personal knowledge. Okay. And the website has about 30 different attributes of tracks that you can type in to be able to find the track that you want.
Can we take a quick look at the website here?
Sure. It's architected around having a variety of different ways to narrow your search. It's very easy. Here we have an example of a very generic search. I typed in the word rock, and as you can see, we have 24,803 tracks that are tagged as rock. Well, that may be useful for somebody. You can play the first track. I mean, I'll just hit the first one, and this one is an electronica intro to mid-tempo pulsing action rock. If the speakers are turned on. let's see. We're in the hotel here. I don't know how well the Wi-Fi is working. It doesn't seem like the speaker is turned on at the moment. But in any case, let's say that you want to narrow your search down. And that's really one of the keys of this site. You have a variety of ways of doing it. You can just continue to add terms on. And let's say that you want blues rock. So type in blues, and you can hit enter. And it adds it to the search, and now I've got 1,887 tracks.
Yes.
And I can narrow it down even further. You'll see over here under narrow your search, all of these are live tags. And these are words that were specifically chosen that people use to ask for music. People call us up and say, I need something sexy or seductive or confident or erotic or aggressive, so, or powerful. So let's, we can pick powerful. And it adds it to the search, and we're down to 200 tracks. And you can continue to do it. I could type in happy or something. Let's say I don't want saxophone.
Okay.
All right, so I type in sax, and I hit enter, and it adds it to the search. And the Wi-Fi in here, again, is very slow, and you use it at home or in your office, it'll be instant. So I have 5 tracks that are rock, blues, powerful, and that have sax, but I said I don't want sax.
Okay.
So I just go here, and I click on the word sax.
Okay.
Boom. Puts a line through it, and it'll change it to 154 tracks.
Right, so it
that
basically
don't
inverts
have sax.
that
Right, it's a
picture.
but
Okay.
not feature.
Awesome.
Now, all of this is based on a taxonomy, a tree structure of terms, and you'll see them over here. And so let's pick genre just to describe some of the ones we have. Genre, mood, character, movement, track type, track length, musical form, music for, tempo, instruments, etc. Let's take a look at genre. So and I'll pick rock. So I can add rock to the search, but what about if I want something else? I don't just want rock, I want to narrow it down. Well, instantly you get all of the subcategories. And so let's say that I want rockabilly. So I just click on that, and it adds it to the search over here. So instantly you're narrowing your search down. Then you can pick, terms from here like we did before, or I could type terms in here. Let's say I want happy, and you get a suggester, and I see the mood here, and I type that in. And then I further narrow down my searches.
Cool.
And then we have some quick filters if you want to see only our new releases or tracks from trailer that are good for film trailers or that have lyrics.
Okay, so like
et cetera.
for specific purposes, like you would have options to like kind of look for certain things.
Yeah, and we have lyrics here. So let's, for purposes, we go to what we call music for. So
Okay.
you click on music for, and we have all these different groupings and different activities and settings for business, Christmas, documentary, etc. And let's say, so I pick special occasions, say. So I've got about 25 different special occasions, wedding. I mean, even wedding itself is broken down into the generic wedding, wedding receptions, wedding processional, and wedding recessional. These are all different. Pre-wedding.
Wow.
So it's there are over 3,000 tags in our taxonomy structure. We spend a great deal of time in really perfecting that.
Now, I guess we'll take a look at a real example of something that we've used before too. A client of ours wants to use like Rihanna's diamonds for a kind of like a club promo type thing, and then we actually, like we wanted to find a substitute because the budget didn't suit licensing that specific track. Like, is that something that you guys like? How does that work?
We do have tracks that, of course, we don't have, generally speaking, music that is popular music that's commercially released. We don't
Yes.
represent Rihanna's music, but we try to do, and we don't do anything that's going to infringe on any copyright. We're very careful about that. We do have music, though, that is in a particular style.
Yes.
So it can be in the style of a particular artist, and so I don't know what we have for Rihanna, so I'm kind of trying this blind, but so is it RH?
I don't know, Janet.
R-I-H.
R-I-H-A, there it is. So in the style of Rihanna.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, so right now I have 4 tracks that are tagged. So that's how you would search for style, we call them style likes. They're not sound alikes because they're not meant to sound like something.
Right.
They're meant in the style of, and actually when you, if I type in Rihanna here, you'll see that we have a little disclaimer And it says that it's not, we do not have the original popular song. It's something that
Right.
is meant to be reminiscent of something.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's also a case where we can contact your music directors. And
Yeah, absolutely. And there may be some other ones that are not tagged that way that we would know of that we can certainly help. Yeah.
Cool. Anyway, this has been great. I think it makes more sense for someone to just anyone, I guess, can create an account with you guys and then just start how does someone get started with APM music?
The best way would be to contact us, and on the website, if you go to search.apmmusic.com, there's a register. You try to log in, and if you don't have an account, it'll give you the opportunity to register.
Okay.
We get the application, we take a look at it, we make sure that you're a valid client or potential client, and we allow you in, and then you can do everything. You have full access, including the project module, which is over here now that I've logged in. And so you can create as many projects as you want, and you can create sub-projects on them. And so there can be many. This one here is like an old-time jazz list, and somebody added actually 12 albums to this, and you can look at all of the tracks and do that. Now, if you find, let's say I like this track and I want to drag it into another project, or I can do Control-Click and get a few of them, and I can drag them over into any of the projects. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to mess up for projects. But you can do that. You also can send them. So I'm sending 2 tracks. If you want to add comments on a track level, you can do that by just clicking in and saying, this track is good for your second scene or whatever.
Cool.
You could put, describe the project, and you send it. Somebody gets a link, they open it up, and they see what you've typed and the music that you've suggested and things.
Cool.
And then we also have our new releases. We have playlists. We have a lot of curated playlists that are making suggestions for. So it's another form of discoverability. We're trying to maximize discoverability.
Cool. I guess one last semi-related question. Who is Edwina?
Edwina is Edwina Travis Chin is one of our music directors. She is considered one of the best in the business. She's been doing it for over 20 years. And she helps clients all day. There are clients of ours who will only work with her.
Okay. Wow.
And if she's not available, they get upset.
It's awesome. So, as an APM client, you would have access to these music directors,
Absolutely.
including Edwina. Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
absolutely.
Awesome. Anyway, Adam, thank you.
You're very, very welcome.